altitude and depth star.
Yes. So acceleration due to gravity, and the factors affecting it. Factors affecting it is the first one we'll study is altitude. Yes or no? The next one we studied that is what? Depth. Okay. Now, in our today's class, which we are going to study, the third factor which we are going to study is called as what I said, latitude. What is that called as? Latitude. Are you understand, everybody? Please respond. Now, observe very carefully. As I told you, when you are keep on going away from the earth, in the case of altitude, let us come first property. We know that. Let me take this is what the earth. Divya, if you not understand, if you are not attended before classes also, now you can understand. Very simple. It's nothing is that. Now let me imagine this is what the earth. So for what factor we are studying? First factor. What is the first factor? Gokul?
Altitude.
Now, let us take, as we know that at the surface of the earth, as we all knows that, so what is the gravity value at the surface? It is having maximum. If you consider any kind of planet, or including the earth, what we are saying, when at the surface it is having maximum acceleration due to gravity. So what is that value? Anybody? What is that value is to say? Basically, at the surface we is to consider G naught. What is the formula, Mr. Hari? Capital G into capital M divided by R square. Radius of the planet. Yes or no, Mitakshri? Divya?
Yes, sir.
Understand, everybody? So at the surface it is having maximum gravity or acceleration due to gravity. So that is what we can say, which is actually what we can say. It is formula G into capital M divided by R square. Now if I'll go above from the ground, G value decreases or increases? Harish? G value decreases or increases? Anybody? Now I travel to this height. Tell me, Mitakshri, G value increases or decreases?
Decreases.
Yes. So that is what. So if I am keep on going above from the ground, then my G value is keep on decreases. Is it okay, Divya? Have you understand? If I am keep on moving above the ground, then my G value decreases. So at that height, my G value is equals to, as I told you, what is the formula? Anybody can tell me? So this total height is also I have to add. Anybody can tell what is the formula?
The capital G into capital M divided by R plus H the whole square.
Very good. So this one I will consider as radius of the earth. Yes or no, Hari? And if I will consider this one as, I will consider as the height which I traveled, above from the ground. So if I will take it, this is what the height which I traveled, and this is what the radius of the planet or any kind of object. Now, if I am standing above on the surface, then the distance between the object and the center of the planet is approximately equals to radius of the planet. So we are taking as a R. Now I traveled a certain distance above from the ground. Now I came here, so that by this time the distance between me and the center of the earth or any planet is not the radius. Along with the radius, what is that? Also it is added what, guys? Height. Understanding? So by the time what is the formula will come? Anybody can tell me? Capital G into capital M divided by, what is the formula?
R plus H the whole.
R plus H whole square. Yes or no? So that is what you have to do it. Now, above this, by merging these two equations, we found the formula. At particular height, if you want to find the gravitational force, what is the formula? GH is equals to G naught into, nobody will say. Yes, please. G naught into, what is the formula, guys? What is the formula? G naught into, hurry. No formula? Forgot.
Sir, 1 minus 2h by r, sir.
1 minus
1 plus, sir.
Sorry,
1 plus, sir.
divided by 1 plus, what is that?
H by r the whole square.
By r whole square. This is the formula. Yes, Metakshri? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, this is what you should understand. Now, if the h value is extremely smaller than radius of the planet, then I told you, use the formula. GH is equals to, what is the formula? Anybody now? Let me see who will
G
say.
naught with
Yes.
1 minus 2h divided by r, sir.
G naught into 1 minus 2h by r. All of you should remember, whenever the height I traveled is extremely smaller than r, then G naught into, what is that, hurry? 1 minus
2h by r.
2h by r is the formula which you have to use it. So this is what for altitude. So what is the final statement you have to make it? When you are moving above from the ground, G value decreases or increases? That is what my question. Anybody?
Decrease.
Decreases or increases? When you are moving above from the ground, G value decreases or increases? Decreases. Understanding? That is what you should remember. Is it okay, everybody? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, shall we solve one numerical now related to that? Yes, Metakshri, Akilan, Gokul. That is what. So
Yes,
now,
sir.
well, let us see that. In last class, I have shown you one tabular column. When you keep on going above from the ground, then we know that the value, the G value will decrease or increases. Anybody? G value decreases or increases? When you are moving above from the ground, G value decreases or increases?
Decreases.
Decreases.
Let us calculate at this height. I traveled 1600 kilometers from the surface of the earth. Now, let us check our G value, how much it will come and what is the answer. Now, again I am saying the same tabular column. That is what? Altitude. So if I keep on going up, is called as altitude. Just for your convenience, 1 minute I am showing. So observe very carefully. Now, a person is traveled here 500 kilometer, next 1000 kilometer, next 5000 kilometer. So altitude, the going above from the earth is keep on increasing. Understanding? Height is increasing, altitude. So G value, what about the G value? Decreasing or increasing? G value, see, notice it here. With Divya, answer, open your mouth. G value is decreasing or increasing? Everybody?
Decrease.
G value is decreasing. Are you understanding? Now, in the given question, he traveled how many kilometers, Metakshri? Hurry. Given question, he traveled how many kilometers? 1600 kilometers. So, your G value will come. How much? Anybody can tell me? It will be less than 7.34 and definitely more than 3.18. Yes or no, Metakshri, Harish, Gokul? Between
Yes,
this,
sir.
Yes, sir.
because 1600. Next, directly they have given here 5000. So middle no value is there. So definitely our G value will come between this. Yes or no, Mr. Akilan? Divya?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now let us see. We will solve it and we will prove whether our answer is coming or not. So remember that value. Now it should come between 7.34 and 3.08. Then our answer is correct. So let us go back to the question. All of you write the question and we will solve this question. So write it. Everybody make it. Once the question is over, tell me, we will start. Divya, what happened? You cannot able to speak? Write it fastly. Hari, you understand, Hari?
Yes, sir.
Now, so write the given data, all of you. Calculate the acceleration due to gravity at a height of 1600 kilometer. So, let us take C. Both are in kilometer and kilometer only. Is it necessary to convert it in meters? Is it necessary to convert in meters? Not necessary. Okay, everybody. So that is you have to remember. So I will take the altitude. Altitude. What is the altitude I have given? Altitude. H is equals to how much I traveled, guys? 1600 kilometers. Next, radius of the earth, which is equals to 6400 kilometers. Next, also G naught. What is the G naught equals to? G naught equals to 9.8 meter per second square. Now, shall we find it easily or not? Divya, which formula we have to use, Hari? We have to use which formula, Hari?
The G naught divided by 1 plus 2h divided by r the whole square, sir.
That is what you have to use. So, all of you use that formula. Here, the extra lines came. I don't know how it will. Yeah, now it is okay. So this is what the diagram also. You can draw the diagram. So you can use the same diagram. So what is the height is equals to everybody? Height is equals to 1600 kilometer. R is equals to how much? R is equals to 6400 kilometers. Okay. So that is what they are saying. So now let us find it. So what is the formula you will use? Mitakshri, Gokul, GH is equals to G naught divided by 1. Yes, formula please. 1 plus
2h by r the whole square.
1 plus 2h h. 1 plus h by r whole square. 2h is h is very small, Hari. Here h is not very small. Have you noticed it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that is what. Okay, everyone. So substitute the values directly so that you will get the answers. So I'm taking here GH. So GH is equals to. So what is the formula? 9.8 next divided by 1 plus H equals to how much? 1600 divided by R is equals to 6400 whole square. Do it fast, everybody. So what is the LCM, Mr. Hari? Everyone, what is the LCM, Mama? Do it now. 9.8 divided by, here I will take LCM, 6400. So that what will come LCM here? 6400 plus 1600 whole square. Is it right or wrong? Will you accept it or not?
Yes, sir.
All of you? Yes.
Yes,
So
sir.
9.8 divided by, all of you do that, 6400 plus 1600, how much?
8,000, sir.
Yes, please. By this time you should say everybody. 8,000. Okay. 8,000 divided by 6,400. I will get cancelled 0000. Now 80 divided by 64. Anybody can tell me what is that? Lowest. Just let it be right next step. 9.8 divided by 80 and 64 both will get cancelled in one table. Which table? Just check it. You know already. Everybody. Hari, check it, Hari. 8 table, Hari. Everybody. Yes, sir. No, Hitakshri.
Yes, sir.
8 tens are 8 eights are. Next, 2 fours are 2 fives are. So totally, which is equals to what? All of you. 0.8 divided by how much? 5 by 4 whole square. Okay. So 5 square. Now, how I can write everyone? 9.8 divided by, can I write this one as a by b whole square? Mathematics, what I can write? A square by b square. Okay. So I can write this one as 5 square by 4 square, which is equals to 9.8 divided by 25 divided by 16. Can anyone tell me how we can write this step, Mr. Akilan? Can you tell me this step, how I can write?
16 will go up in multiplication.
16 will come up. That is what it is. Divided by 25. All of you do this one. I'm giving 1 minute time. Let me see who will say first. Divya, open your mouth and tell me, have you understand or not this question? Now,
I can understand.
9.8 into 16. How much? 9.8 into 16. 156.8 divided by 25. All of you do the division. You should do it.
72, sir.
Yes, Gokul, what is your answer, Gokul?
So 156.8.
Divided by 25, do boy.
So 6.272 meter per second square.
So that value is between 7 and 3. Is it right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
So we know that for the 1000 kilometers, what is the acceleration due to gravity, Earth? For 1000 kilometers, gravity of Earth is equal to how much? 7.34. I understand, Amma? 7.34 meter per second square. Now 5000 kilometers. What is the G value? G value 3.08. How much it is? 3.08 meter per second square. So in between this 1600 kilometers means what is the G value? All of you. 6.272 meter per second square. So is it between or not? Is it between or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, that's all. So solve it. Very, very important. And you might be having idea now how to find it. Have you understand, Hari? How easily we can find? Akilan? Gokul?
Yes, sir.
Very simple. See that even calculations looks big, but it's very simple calculation. That is what it is. So you have to understand. If you understand the things, that's all. Concept is very clear, but the only thing is you have to understand the question very, very carefully. That is what you have to make it. Okay. Now, shall we solve another question? Mitakshri, are you ready? Another question?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I traveled 5 kilometers above from the ground. So is it very big one, very small h or big h compared to that one? Big one or small one? Radius of the earth. Compared to radius of the earth, my travel distance is extremely small or big?
Small.
Small, sir.
Very, very small. So that I have to use the first formula or second formula if it is small.
Second formula.
Formula.
Second formula. Okay. This is what. First question have you completed? Everybody? Hurry.
Yes, sir.
Everyone? Mitakshri, you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, write the second question. Divya, you, Divya?
Yes, sir.
Now, you can see second question. Second question also similar question, but here only difference. What is the only difference? Anybody can tell me? Here the height of travel. What is the height of travel? Is just 5 kilometers. Understanding? It is just 5 kilometers. So is it more smaller than the radius of the earth or bigger? It is very, very smaller. Yes or no? Yes or no? Nobody will say. Extremely
Yes, sir.
radius of the earth is 6400 kilometers. Now just height is I traveled 5 kilometers. So it is very, very smaller. So in this case, I have to use which formula? GH is equals to G naught into everybody 1 minus
2h divided by
2h by r. Okay. 2h by r. Let me see who will solve first and tell me the answer.
9.784, sir.
Yes, Hari.
9.784 meter per second square, sir.
Very good, Hari. That is what, see how fastly Hari solved. Everybody solve, it won't take much time. You people easily can solve. Easily. Let me see who will solve first. So just substituting, you have to put it. So this value also you should write as the h is extremely smaller than radius of the earth. So we are using this formula. So write the given data. Altitude is equals to 5 kilometers. Radius of earth is 6,400 kilometers. G naught is equals to 9.8 meter per second square. So observe very carefully. This is the earth. What is the surface? What is the G value, Mr. Hari? Mr. Akilan? At G value, what is that? 9.8 meter per second square. I just travel now 5 kilometers. So it is very, very smaller distance only. So that G value will come approximately same or not? Approximately same or not? Everyone, it will come approximately equals to 9.8. Is it yes, Mitakshri?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, very smaller only will come. So that's all. So I will write. So G naught is equals to 9.8 into 1 minus 2 into height is equals to what? 5 divided by R is equals to 6,400. Okay, that's all. So 9.8 into 1 minus 2 5 are how much? 10 divided by 640. So now, sorry, 6,400. Okay, everybody. So I can get cancelled. 0, 0 will get cancelled. So I will get, how much is the answer? Anybody tell me? 9.8 into 1 minus 1 divided by 640. So I can take LCM as how much, guys? What is the LCM? 640 is the
640.
LCM. So here will come 640 minus 1. So which is equals to 9.8 into 639 divided by 640. So that's all. Okay. So do that. 639 divided by 640 is approximately 0.
998, sir.
Yes.
0.9.
Yes, yes. So it will come approximately 9.8 into 0.998 will come. Okay, which is, it will multiply with 9.8. You can see we'll get approximately, how much will come, Hari? 9.7. Okay, 9.785. So actually will come approximately here 9843 will come. It is division. Okay, so 9.7846 will come. 46 meter per second square, which I can write 9.78. So the digit is greater than 5. I can borrow to one digit previously and I can wind up. So at that height, what is the G value? Anybody? 9.785. Is it approximately 9.8 or not? Is it approximately 9.8 or not? That is what my question. Nobody will answer.
Yes, sir.
That is what it is. Are you clear? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes. That is okay. So from here we have to, from these two examples, you have to conclude one thing. When we are moving above from the ground, is it G value decreases or increases? That is what my question. Everybody. G value decreases or increases?
Decreases, sir.
Yes.
Decreases, sir.
Decreases or increases?
Decreases.
Decreases. That is what you should understand, everybody. Okay, that is all about the altitude. Understand, Mitakshri? Two examples I solved you for altitude. For your purposes only, I am saying you. Mr. Gokul, any doubt?
Yes, sir. No.
Yeah. Now, coming to the next one, write it. Next one, what is the second factor we studied? Solve these two questions. If once you solve only, I will move. I will solve. Once it is committed, let me know. Divya, have you solved, Divya? Akilan?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, Second, next one. What is the second factor, guys? What is the second factor? What is the second factor we study?
Depth, sir.
Depth, sir.
Depth. So that is what we are going to do now. So keep adding depth. So depth. Now you tell me. So when you keep on depth means going inside the earth or above from the earth again?
Going inside the earth.
Going inside the earth. So as I told you, so now we take the different things. So the second parameter is depth. So depth also. So now again it is see that. Again where the maximum density, Hari? Where is the maximum gravitational force? Above or inside the earth? Above only. I understand everybody. So again you can take above the earth only, like on the surface only, the earth has maximum gravity. Okay, on the surface only it has maximum gravity. Everybody should remember that. Sorry. Okay. Now, so observe. So this is what it is. Now I traveled inside. I traveled inside it is now. So now observe very carefully. So I went inside now. All of you observe. This is what it is. So now I keep on digging inside towards the where? Towards the center of the earth. Towards the where, guys? Center of the earth. Understanding? So now observe very carefully here. Shape the field with this. I'll make it. So now this is what it is. So I traveled inside the earth from the surface. So I'm moving towards the earth now. So when I reaches to the center of the earth, what is my gravity? Center of the earth. What is my gravity? Last class I told you. When I reaches to the center of the earth, what is my gravity?
0, sir.
Zero. At the center of the gravity, my depth is equals to radius of the earth, so that the value will become 0. Now, I traveled this much depth. Everybody observe. Now, at the surface, what is my gravity? Anybody? At the surface, what is my gravity? This is what my depth. And at the surface, see that for your purpose only I am drawing neatly. You also neatly draw. At the surface, what is the G value? Everybody.
9.8, sir.
You should not say 9.8, Mr. Hari. I am not saying about Earth, any planet I am asking. I am asking about any planet. Yeah, what is the formula? Everybody. Mitakshri, Divya, at the G naught. So G naught is equals to, what is the formula? Capital G into capital M divided by R square, radius of the earth. Is it S? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now this is what I will take radius of the earth. You can take it. Okay. So radius of the earth. So now observe very carefully. I went inside or above from the ground. I went inside the ground so that my depth is decreasing or increasing. My depth is decreasing or increasing. That is what my question. I'm going towards the center, so that is what my depth. So I travel till here now. So that my radius of the present earth is decreases or increases.
Decreases.
Everybody. So I am presently here now. Divya, can you tell me what is that now G value? Formula. Can you guess the G value formula? I went to inside the earth. Here, I am at now here. I want the G value here. So it is at depth. Mr. Gokul, can you tell me the formula? I went inside. Now see here. Everybody. So this is what my remaining depth which I need to travel towards the center of the earth. So that, what is my formula? Anyone? Capital G into capital M divided by what, guys? Formula.
R minus
R minus the whole square. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes, Divya, have you understand this one?
Yes, sir.
Okay, write it. So now, if we'll combine this one, so at this depth, so we know that we got the formula. We got the formula. GD is equals to the depth inside the ground. Can you tell me the formula? What is the formula we have been found? GD is equals to. Yes, please. If we'll do this from two things, what will come? G naught into 1 minus D by R. Is it yes or no, guys? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Now, if you notice it very carefully, when I supposed to reach to the center of the earth, what will happen, guys? Anybody? If I reaches to the center of the earth, if I reach to the center of the earth, if I reach to center of the earth, then what will happen? Anybody can tell me? Center of the earth, then D is equals to R. Is it right or wrong? My depth is equals to radius of the earth. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So at that situation, GD is equals to G naught into 1 minus, in place of D, what I can write? Radius of the radius of the planet. So both will get cancelled. So GD is equals to G naught into 1 minus 1. So G naught into 1 minus 1 is 0. So anything into 0, what is that, guys? Anything into 0? 0. So that is what. So whenever I reaches to the center of the any planet, so that is G value become what, guys? G value become what? Nobody will answer.
0 meter per second.
0 meter per second square. So acceleration due to gravity is 0 meter per second square. All of you should remember that. Understand, Divya? Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
where the G value is 0, any point where the G value is 0?
Center, sir.
Center.
At the center. So when you keep on going down also, G value decreasing or increasing?
Decreasing.
Decreasing, sir.
So the gravitational force inside the earth is less than the surface or more than the surface? Less than or more than the surfaces?
Less than the surface, sir.
Less than the surface. Okay, that is what. So please write it. Right. If D is equals to R, that is what the case. If D is equals to R, at the center of the earth, where the D equals to R? Anybody tell me? At the center of the earth only. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Earth, there is no acceleration due to gravity. There is no acceleration due to gravity. At the center, or we can say, also we can call it as at the center. Remember, Mitakshi, note it down. Akilan, you also, everybody. At the center, also we can say, you tell me, you are studying chemistry already. Entire mass of the atom is present where, Hari? Anybody? Entire mass of the atom is presented where?
In center, sir.
Center only. Are you understanding? So that is why it is called as center of mass. What we used to call? Center of mass. All of you should remember. Okay? That is what. Remember, at the center, there is no acceleration due to gravity. 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 Where? At the center of mass. Is it okay, everybody? Yes, please. I hope everybody understand. Clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
So, when you are keep on going inside the gravitational force will less or more? Less or more? That is what my question. When you keep on going down, gravitational force will decrease or increases? That is what my question.
Decreases, sir.
Decreases. Above from the ground also decreases. Understanding? And below from the ground also decreases. Only where it is having maximum? Only at the surface. Where it is? At surface, only it is having mass and gravity. Okay, so please write a point now. I hope everybody understand. Mr. Gokul, have you understand, Mr. Gokul?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, write a point one by one line. I will say right at every other point inside the earth. 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 At every other point